A database is one of the most useful application of IT. In fact, what we see in the world, all the smart things are a product of a database. For example, most of you may have a smartphone, right? And those smartphones work in a very clever way only because there is a database behind the applications. On your mobile, which app do you use at the moment? Can you tell me? On the smartphone. Which ones? Oh, iOS is the operating system, but I'm asking for the. You are becoming too technical. I'm just the app.
We use different apps. We use
Google. Google Map is one of them. Yeah. So the maps, all the maps and directions are stored in a database. Do you use any app? Oh, you don't have a smartphone. You are too smart. You are saving a lot of energy. Oh, doctor, come in, please. Yeah, thank you. Thank you for coming now. Maybe. If I win a lottery, I'll get you one, okay? Alright. Anyone who uses a smartphone here? Can I see your hands? The Apple Store. The Apple Store, all the apps are saved in a database. And which one do you use? Oh, there is an app called You. Oh, YouTube. YouTube. All the videos are saved in a database. Yeah? So YouTube is one of them. Yes. Anything else? Khan Academy. Oh, you are, very advanced. Khan Academy, all the lessons. Yes. All the lessons. Yeah? Do you use Khan Academy?
sometimes not all the time.
What do you use it for?
Sometimes I look at the maths,
Khan Academy is good for maths. It's good for it has you can learn about database in Khan Academy as well. Yeah. Which app? Bank applications, the bank apps. Yeah. Again, are based on the backend database of the banks. WhatsApp. All your chats have to be saved. Which one? Oh, the bus stops. Yeah. This is a live database that's updated. Whenever it's updated, the data comes to you. Yeah. So database is important. That's why we are learning about it. Now back to basics. Here. A database. What's a database? A database is a collection of data. Yeah. It is a collection of data organized in tables. How is it organized? It's organized in rows and columns. A database application such as Microsoft Access. So Microsoft Access is the one you are going to use. Okay. In the future, when you go higher, yeah, you will learn other, advanced and complex database softwares. But the one we are going to use is on this course is going to be Microsoft Access. It includes tools for adding and editing data, also for So you need to be able to add data into the database. So it has tools for that. You have to be able to edit it. You have to be able to extract the information you require. What's the point of putting data into the database if you cannot extract the information you need? So there is a special tool for that as well. So you learn how to do that. You are going to learn how to add and edit and view data using forms, how to present data using reports. So even though it's a beginner's course, yeah, entry 3, you are going to be looking at all the main parts. Okay, all right. So a good motivation to arrive earlier on a rainy day like this, okay, because it's not going to be a waste of time. Bank accounts records accessed by the banks or account holders via online banking. So some of you mentioned this. So these are the common uses of databases. Government records such as VAT, The VAT, for example, has to be saved somewhere. The income tax and council tax, yeah, you know what people paid for VAT, yeah, income tax, council tax, you know what each of us paid for council tax, for example, has to be saved. We can go and ask them, how much have I paid? They have to be able to extract and tell us. When we go to hospitals, they have to have our data stored. Okay, so they fill forms, yeah, for a reason, so that those forms would be fed into the database, and if something happen in the future, they can actually connect things. Why? So it saves lives, database. It helps hospitals to run. It helps car showrooms to run. Good morning. I know it is a rainy day today, and but when it's raining in November and December, I need you here before 9:30. Okay? But now, since it has been hot for some times, you are forgiven. Asset list and inventories for businesses, member information for clubs and societies, all of those requires databases. So how a database is structured? What is the structure of the database? A database can have a number of objects. The main ones are tables. Table is the most important part of the database. It stores the data in rows and columns. Each table holds a particular type of information, for example, a customer data, or cars data, or lecturers data, or courses data. Yeah? And we also have queries. To get the information we need, we use queries. Queries, another name for a query is a question. We ask a question in the database. Forms are used for adding, viewing, and editing the data. And reports for displaying and printing the data. Okay. When we store data in a database, we need to, for each item of data, for example, one item of data could be first name. First name would be what? Short text. Another item of data would be surname. That would be short text. Age. Age would be what? Is it short text? Age is what? Age is only a number, right? So age would be a number. It could be a special type of number like integer, yeah, or decimal. And if it's a salary, it would be a currency, because currency is important. Yeah, it needs to be looked after better. So we need to recognize it as currency if it's a salary. Sometimes we need to have an auto-generated number. And date and time. For date of birth would be date and time. For time would be date of time. Yeah, it's just one data type in Access. Sometimes we may have a hyperlink. Some data has to be yes or no. Is it daytime or nighttime? Male, female. And give me ideas. Two types of values. True or false. On and off. Yes. There could be attachments attached sometimes. Yeah, a file would be attached to a database. You know the way Google work is based on database. All the websites are stored on Google or on search engines. Yeah, and we can extract the data we want using the we can find, yeah, because they are indexed in the database. Is it a calculated one? Yeah. So we have a gap fill exercise. Okay, so I'm going to stop here and ask you no, actually you are going to do this, but I'm gonna ask you to do it. Maybe you'll do it as a homework. Yeah, alright, something to do, because we haven't got that much time. I want you to work on the practical part. Okay, and this is another exercise. Again, I want you to do it. So you have to do the one on page, what page is this? Page 4, exercise for you, and page 3, exercise for you. Okay, and there are things to read, you know, about queries, forms. I'm not going to read for you everything because you can read. Yeah. Write it, write on it. It's yours. Yeah, it's yours. You are not going to give it to your children. Task 1 is going to be about setting up the files. I think I'm gonna leave that for the next video. Yeah. In fact, what I would allow you is for all of you to log in and follow me at the same time. Okay. So I'll stop this part of the video. Yeah. And the next one would be the practical part. We'll do it together. I show you, you do it on the computer. Yeah. All right. Thank you very much.